Hello, Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. There's somebody here that needs to go within because the answers are within you. Okay, they're not external, they ain't by other people. Okay, what you need to know is within you, and some of the messages you're gonna get, it may not be what you want to hear, but it's gonna be the truth, and who feels it knows it. Okay, you'll know it. And the whole point is, are you going to argue with yourself, fight with yourself over this, or are you going to surrender? Como se? That's for somebody. Your body is like a book. Como se? You can read your, como se? It's telling you the story. Como se? Como yamo kutumo se? Aya. Como s- If, como se? Okay. I feel strongly to read this one. Como se? Could it already taken place, Earth signs? Taking place now or is yet to come? Okay. This is a general reading for Earth signs. Somebody could be 23. 23 could be significant to somebody, could have been born on the 23rd. But it's about rebuilding. You need to listen to your intuition to build yourself in a healthy, more authentic way right now, Earth signs. Como se? Como se? Your body's talking to you, man. It's trying to tell you something. Maybe it's lacking something, needs something. Okay? Something needs to change. Something needs to stop. Well, let's see. Your body's like a book that holds within it every experience you've ever had, in the same way that the mind filters your life experiences. Your body holds on to every step and moment. There is deep inner wisdom within your body that needs to be unlocked to unleash your full potential. The story of your body starts to reveal itself through meditation. Become curious as to what is held beneath the conscious mind. It is within the silence that we slowly begin to read through the chapters of our story. An intelligence that cannot be understood by thinking, but through feelings. The more we know the full picture of who we are, the more choice we have in moving into the future. Because, como say? Like I said, somebody needs to go within, okay? Because the answers that you're seeking are within you. Your body, como se? Como se, man? Como ramayimo kutumo? Your body's talking to you, man, okay? The story of your body starts to reveal itself through meditation. Become curious as to what is held beneath the conscious mind. It is within the silence that we slowly begin to read through the chapters of our story. An intelligence that cannot be understood by thinking, but through feeling. The more we know the full picture of who we are, the more choice we have of moving into the future. But you need to know yourself. And you need, como say, accept yourself for who you are. Accept what has taken place in the past, man. Some things have happened to make you who you are today, but somebody's holding on to past issues that need to be released. And it's keeping you trapped, and your body is showing it through, could be through ill health, through lack of food, not going to the gym. Some of you it's through lack of attention. You're putting toxicity into your body. Some of you need to detox. Now, how to read your body? Sit with your eyes closed and observe the stillness, sounds, feelings, and subtleties of the moment. Just be, okay? Deepen your breath until you feel your body soften. That's like inhale, hold. Try and hold for 6 seconds and then let it out through your mouth. Release it. Take your awareness down to your feet and ask your body this question. What can my feet reveal to me? Como se? Talk to yourself, man. ¿Cómo sé? Listen to me, good. Earth signs, nobody knows you better than yourself knows you. Okay? Even your spirit's watching your back, it's seeing things that you're not seeing. And it needs to tell you these things, but you need to be still enough to hear it. Continue to scan up and through your body with that same level of curiosity. What do the legs reveal? The glutes, the hips, the stomach, the heart, the arms, the hands, the throat, and the head. Feel into each area and listen to the story your body as it unravels is trying to tell you something. ¿Cómo sé? Listen, okay? This como si kara mayama kutuma ramayama kutuma sika mayama kuma. Somebody mayama kutuma si. Somebody I'm speaking to now is not listening. They're not listening to themselves, and it's certainly not listening to anybody else who's trying to tell them what's good for them or see things about them that they're not correcting. Everybody's a gyro window, okay? And there's certain aspects of yourself in the past that certain people were seeing that you wasn't seeing, and they're trying to tell you, oh, you're losing weight, or see you're putting on weight, or I see that you're breaking out. Oh, I see you limping. Yeah, yeah. I don't know who this message is for, okay? But it's not going to be for everyone. Okay. You've got the precious present moment. Somebody could be 29. 29 could be significant to somebody. But you also got throat release. So, ¿cómo sé? ¿Cómo llama? ¿Cómo sé? ¿Cómo sé? Hey, ¿cómo sé? Like I said, this message is not going to be for everybody, but since Spirit is strongly in this, it's trying to speak to somebody here. Okay? Who feels it knows it. Okay? It could even be one person in the whole of the earth signs needs to hear this message. Right? For some reason, it's telling me to read the throat release. Okay? Like I said, 9 could be significant. It could be 9 weeks, 9 months, 9 years. 9 for the month for somebody. So let's say you've got the precious present moment. Look around you in this moment. What can you see? Try to notice 5 things that you haven't been aware of just a few moments ago, such as colors, texture, sounds, or feelings within yourself. We can so often get caught in our mind analyzing the past or predicting an unknown future that we forget to notice so much of the beauty of this moment. Much of your suffering happens outside of this present moment. So when we can train ourselves to become more present, we take ourselves away from a lot of unnecessary pain. Whenever you feel you're caught up in a busyness of the mind, the way to guide yourself back into the present moment is to focus your attention on your breath and the physical sensation of your body, both of which are always in the present moment. It is thought that anxiety is created by the mind worrying about the future, and depression is created by analyzing the past. It's true. 'Cause when you look to the past, you get depressed. When you look to the future, you get anxious. But if you stay in the moment, you're at peace. So by beginning to spend more time exploring the precious present moments, you'll feel more peaceful here, Earth Signs. Now, how to connect to the present moment? Here is an easy exercise that will guide you into the present. Look around you and list out loud 5 things that you can see, 4 things that you can touch, 3 things that you can hear, 2 things that you can smell, 1 thing that you can taste. Now notice how present and peaceful you feel in this moment because you're just here. And even as I'm speaking it, because I'm in the moment here, I'm at peace. Como say? But I'm going to read to you, so if somebody needs to hear throat release. Como llamo como? Como say? What are you not communicating that needs to be released? Your throat has a way of telling you something isn't right, even before you consciously know it. It often gets hear me now. Como say? It often gets sore, tight, or hoarse when there's something that needs to be said or heard that you're ignoring. Okay? Como say? You know this. Who feels it knows it. There's something you want to say, but you're not saying. Okay? What do you need to say? Shout, sing, laugh, or cry about? There are many different ways you can release, but sound is often the most effective way to get what is stuck inside to come out. Como say? Somebody who just wants to scream, man. Como say? And let it all out. Often we're taught to hold things in and solve them by ourselves, but this is really the best way for the body to process its feelings. Let it out. You deserve to be heard, and your throat is a powerful tool that connects your mind and body. Now, how to release your throat? 'Cause this is your throat chakra. Close your eyes and take 5 very deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Release your fifth breath with whatever sound the body creates, and don't overthink it. Repeat this 5 more times, getting louder and braver with each release. The more you learn to release your inner sounds intuitively, the more confident you'll get in communicating how you feel day to day. Because I feel somebody has been holding back what they really want to say. Como say? But you need to stay in the precious moment right now because somebody keeps looking to the past, which is making them depressed. And then when they're trying to look to the future, they get anxious. But you need to stay in the moment because the answers are within you. Okay, earth signs? Emotions are energies in motion. Hear that one? Somebody could be 16, something 16 could be significant to somebody. Don't know why I say 16, but it's number 18. But 18 and 16 seems to be significant to somebody. But emotions are energy emotions right now. Okay? Somebody here is in their emotions right now. Emotions is simply energy in motion. It is a feeling in the body that wants to move and be released. For example, sadness wants to move through the body by releasing tears and noise. But when we suppress that emotion, sadness is stored in the body and creates emotional or physical discomfort. Secrets bring sickness. Your body is trying to tell you something here. Okay? You're holding it in your body. Let your emotions move in order to release them through your body. We often resist feelings of on emotions because we fear that we might get caught in it. However, the truth is that it is in resistance to feeling that emotion gets stuck. Say it again. However, the truth is that it is in this resistance to feelings that emotions get stuck. So if somebody's saying, "Oh, well, I'm not going to let somebody hurt me. I'm not showing my feelings. I'm keeping it inside." You know what I mean? Nobody's going to know what I feel. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm here for somebody because somebody's there saying, "Yeah, you keep your emotions." Because at the end of the day, I'm going to release mine. Okay? Because somebody's keeping themselves stuck in your self sabotage. Okay? Somebody right now, you need to let your emotions, like I said, move in order to release them through your body. Como say? Yes, you're going to get caught up in it, but you should be mature enough to be able to handle it. And if you're not, the matureness is within you because spirit's mature. It's the flesh that is weak. Okay? Somebody needs to stand with your hip wide apart. because this is how you're going to release your emotions. Place your left hand over your heart and your right hand over your belly and close your eyes. Take a few breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth, observing how the body feels. When you identify what emotion is present, break it down into sensations. Okay? Connect with all the different sensations in your body. For example, tightness, tingling, discomfort, or even numbness. Once you have identified them, give your whole body a shake. At the same time, deepen your breath and release some sound. The stranger, the better. Okay, earth signs? Or allow whatever sensation you were feeling to be released because it's trapped in your body. Now, como se, como se, como se. I'm aiming for somebody, right? This trap that you're feeling, you might think it's just even emotions, but there's a spirit attached to those emotions. Como se, that's keeping you in them because you kind of self sabotage this person who's invited it in. Como se, by thinking very negative. Now, just one card for the overview for Earth signs, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. If this resonated with you, Earth signs, please like, share, subscribe. I don't know who the fuck was saying pop up before, but okay, okay. But you need to be clear, limiting beliefs, though. Como se? Your beliefs is limited. It's not actually at its full potential. But you need to let your ship set sail for somebody. 43 could be significant. Some of you could be 43 years of age, 17. Some of you could be 17. Some of you could be born on the 17th. Well, let's see. I'm going to read you Let Your Ship Set Sail. If this resonates with you, Earth signs, please like, share, subscribe. Just like a ship needs a solid frame and someone to steer it to set sail, it also needs the ocean and the wind, which are wild and free and out of its control. Sometimes we spend so long building our foundation, our ship, making sure we have all our tools to navigate through the world that when it comes to setting sail, we do not unleash our sails for fear of the unknown or losing control. So somebody's holding back, okay? This is your call to open your sails and let the wind take you. Release control and let yourself explore the limitless unknown. The unknown simply being the space that exists outside of your known experience. It can be liberating, okay? Some of you don't need to control the situation or to control anybody because the only person that you can control right now, Earth Signs, is yourself, okay? And you'll find that very liberating because some of you might be looking out there to set somebody externally free, but the person that needs to be set free is you. Now, how to let your ship sail? Point yourself in a nourishing direction, somewhere you have been wanting to explore, and let the layers of your control release their grip. Your ship will gather speed the more you let go. The energy of water, which a ship sails through, is a constant motion. Become more like the water and let things flow. If you're feeling stuck in an area of your life, moving your body will release your stuck energy and help you set sail. For some of you, I'm turning into couch potatoes. You need to move your body. Como si, como si. That's for somebody. Now, if that resonates with you, Earth Signs, please like, share, subscribe. But you also got clearing limiting beliefs, though, as your overview. It's time to uncover your limited beliefs that have kept you far smaller than you truly are. Spread your wings and learn to fly by letting go of the unnecessary thoughts that are weighing you down right now, Earth Signs. In the first few years of your life, you made assumptions about yourself due to your external environment. You started unconsciously writing the story of who you are and believing it to be true before you were even fully developed. There are usually one or two primary beliefs that tend to stay with us throughout our lifetimes until we are aware of them. They can direct our life choices. Some of you, this could have happened when you were 17 years of age. Okay. ¿Cómo sé? And some of you, ¿cómo sé? You were, ¿cómo sé? Okay, ¿cómo sé? Okay, ¿cómo sé? Hi. I'm talking to somebody that could also be young, who started off young. Okay, 17, their life could have been changed. ¿Cómo sé? The choices that they made for themselves. Okay. Somebody was thinking that they was in control of their life and realized that they gave their power away. Some of you allowed somebody to control you. Some of you thought that you want to be the one in control of the situation. Okay. But remember, Science, you cannot control anybody but yourself. Somebody was a control freak. Okay. Now, when it comes to the common primary limiting beliefs are, some of you could be telling yourself, I'm not good enough. I'm not lovable. I'm not attractive enough. I'm not clever enough. Feel familiar? Because some of you are self sabotaging, but you're saying negative things to yourself. Okay. Or you allowed other people to say negative things to you and you soaked it up like a sponge and you believed it. This card is here to remind you that your limiting beliefs is not true. It's only a thought and you have the power to free yourself from it. Because every negative thought you have here, Earth Signs, replace it with a positive thought, especially about yourself. Okay? And especially about other people as well, because at the same time, they're going to mirror back to you who you are. So if you want to go and say, have good morning with a genuine smile, give good morning with a genuine smile. You got to be genuine. You got to be true, first and foremost, to yourself. Okay? Now, how to clear your limiting belief? Sit down and close your eyes. Take 5 deep breaths. Bring your awareness to a goal you are trying to achieve in your life, a new job, a new relationship, a financial goal, and imagine this appearing in your life right now. Now, as you visualize this, notice that limiting thoughts appear in your mind that stop you from being able to achieve this goal. Once you have identified what is holding you back, notice if it feels familiar. It might be a primary limiting belief, and it's time to rewrite it. Somebody might need to use a counter belief to break the thought patterns. For example, if your belief is, I'm not clever enough, change it to, I am more than clever enough for this. Okay? Get your thoughts on your side, not working against you. Okay? So you say the opposite, basically, of any negative that you're saying to yourself. Say something positive. Okay? But you need to let your ship sail. Don't try to control it. Go with the flow. Don't try to control anybody. Okay? ¿Cómo sé? That's for somebody. Let's see what other message here for. Earth sign, sun, moon, and Venus rising. Wow, that was an intuitive message somebody needed to know. If this resonates with you, Earth signs, please like, share, subscribe. My name is Serenity, and this is a general reading. Somebody's in for a shock. ¿Cómo sé? There's going to be a sudden change. Some of you could be receiving shocking news, a surprise, or epiphany, but there's going to definitely be a transformation. Okay? There was a karmic relationship here where somebody was carrying some resentment. The person easily triggered you. Somebody needed to use their perception because it was very intense. And somebody is letting go because there's a lot of turmoil. Okay? Going on in this situation for somebody. But you need to go with the flow. Some of you need to let go, let God. You got ascending. Somebody's learning an expansion here, transcending, preparing for a union or a new phase in their life. But there's somebody here who's a soulmate. There is a soul connection now in your partnership, a soul contract, a life partner. Okay. Some of you were preparing for your new phase in your life, and it could be with a new soulmate here. Twin flame for some of you. Somebody is interested in you. ¿Cómo sé? But somebody's heartbroken. Somebody's deeply hurt and sad and feeling lost. They're grieving, they're going through some form of despair because it's going to be a breakup. Some of you are coming out from a breakup, okay? This was somebody you had unconditional love for. Some of you are starting to love yourself, okay? Some of you are spending time with your friends, having fun, happily single, living in a moment, okay? After a heartbreak. But remember, you need to clear your limited beliefs, okay? Somebody is doing that. And some of you are getting ready to start something new. Let's see, what's the vibe here for Earth sign, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising? Some of you could be taking a vacation soon, getting away, relaxing, having fun with a soulmate or soul connection. But there is some form of tension though. Somebody is stressed out. You could be suffering with migraines, you worry about a soulmate in the past, okay? Because subconsciously, somebody is daydreaming about a twin flame. Somebody's got their head in a cloud. They've been a bit delusion. They've got hopes and dreams though. But somebody here is going to be shattered, broken. They're suffering with nightmares because they feel like a failure. And you could even be isolating yourself here. Somebody's feeling rejected, left alone, but it's been self inflicted. This is somebody who self sabotaged, like I said. Okay. Somebody here wasn't grateful, wasn't appreciative. Okay. Somebody took somebody's kindness for weakness. And now somebody feels that there is unfinished business. They want a proposal, they want forgiveness, they want reconciliation right now here. And this could be you or somebody you're dealing with. But in the past, there was no facts. Never has the facts. Make sure open lies this person. Now somebody's stressed out and worried now. This could be a soulmate for somebody here, a twin flame. Subconsciously, some of you now are in your head or deluding yourself regarding a twin flame. But there is envy. Somebody's a hater, somebody's spiteful, and somebody's very jealous. Okay, could even be off your relationship or your twin flame. Somebody could be receiving unknown caller, stalking, hanging up from some unknown number. This is somebody who's broken, experiencing nightmares because they know they failed here. Okay, they feel like a failure. But at the bottom, you do have guidance. Okay, somebody needs to have faith. Some of you are healing. Some of you need to listen to your intuition and your dreams. Like I said, some of you need to go within because there is no contact. Some of you could have been blocked. Some of you are receiving a silent treatment. Some of you could have even cut off all communication. But somebody was leading a double life. This was a liar. There was definitely deception. Somebody was in another relationship. Okay. This is somebody here who could have even wanted to pop up and answer the question, or somebody you could even have been engaged to. So let's see. What other message here for Earth signs, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising? What other message here for Earth signs do they need to know? Because when it concerns this unfinished business, somebody does or did have choices here, okay? Somebody don't need to step back from everything. There's somebody here who's underneath some form of illusion with the Seven of Cups here, okay? This is somebody here who could be a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. They've got wishful thinking. There may enough water in the chart. But for somebody here, though, somebody does have lots of options to choose from or multiple possibilities could be opening up for you. But for somebody, it can be an indication that you have so many choices or so many things going on at once that you may be overwhelmed and unable to focus properly. That's for somebody. Hmm. Somebody might need to limit the amount of things you're taking on to be a manageable amount. You know what I mean? Don't be putting your cap higher than you can reach. Okay. For somebody though, there is no point in agreeing to do something if you can't give them the time and attention that they deserve right now. Okay. Somebody here was could have been dealing with a Scorpio. Okay. Somebody here wants to get away and relax here. with somebody that they feel like they got unfinished business with, they want to take a holiday together. Okay. Mm, for some of you, could be a water sign. Somebody could be younger than you. Okay. But someone does need to use their intuition right now. Regarding some unfinished business that you feel that you need to deal with. Okay. Someone right now, though, could be feeling that they got some unfinished business with a young water sign. If you're single, for somebody here, you will have a lot of potential partners interested in you and lots of opportunities for romance. But if you're in a relationship, it can indicate a new potential love interest may appear and cause issues in your current relationship. Okay, if they haven't done so already, it can be a sign that you are putting too much energy, or you could be fantasizing about what you wish your relationship was like instead of dealing with the reality of the relationship. Hmm. Somebody might be feeling discontented with the fact that the initial butterflies in the stomach phase of the relationship has passed. The honeymoon period is over for somebody here, because somebody's under judgment. Somebody does want a second chance. Somebody does want to offer a cup of love towards you here. Somebody could be sending you a message here. Okay. But for somebody here, somebody needs to be answering the call to the action, which creates new opportunities right now. Some of you are going through an awakening, a reckoning for somebody here. Somebody might even be feeling some form of atonement or rejuvenation. But for somebody, though, with this judgment card here showing up like this, somebody right now could be under judgment, going through karma, or made some snap judgment decision. Okay. But somebody does want forgiveness. This could be somebody that's a child or somebody that's very immature, okay, that had options in the past that they feel like you got some unfinished business. Two seems to be very significant here. Or 722 for some of you. Okay. But somebody here is not happy. They're not happy in the family. They feel lonely. Somebody needs to reflect, like I said here, earth signs, okay, and go within. Somebody could be wanting a second chance and they feel like they're underneath some form of judgment. Some of you could be judging people harshly or making snap judgments yourself. But with this judgment card here, it can also indicate that you have achieved a level of clarity and composure that allows you to calmly evaluate yourself and your choices in order to make positive decisions right now. Hmm. Somebody has come through their karmic lesson with an increased self awareness right now. And it seems like you're allowing healing to take place so you can move forward in a more positive direction right now. Hmm. Somebody, though, it seems like you have a big decision to make because this is a major arcana here. Okay. Hmm. Judgment outright can represent legal matters or a court case may be resolved. And if you have acted honorable and told the truth here, earth signs, okay, this matter should be resolved in your favor. But if you have been dishonest, just don't expect things to go your way, okay? You need to clear your conscience and try to make amends for your misdeeds right now, earth signs, okay? Because this is a major arcana card, and it can also signify being separated from someone you love. This could be by an ocean or sea, but you can expect to be reunited with them soon when it appears, but it could also represent homesickness. Somebody here um, could have been underneath some form of delusion, needing to use their intuition because somebody here could be a fire sign. They may have fire in the chart, water, see Scorpio here. But somebody does have unfinished business. Somebody needs to get away. Okay, somebody wants a second chance. But for somebody could be judging you, or you could be judging them. But right now, you might need to, especially with somebody here who has no facts, never has the facts, makes shit up and lies, and now experiencing migraine because they're worried now. Okay, there's gonna be some form of separation because this could even be the soulmate. This showing up the emperor here could be a baby father, father figure here. But he speaks about war. Some of you is at Aries, okay? Speaks about victory, strife. Some of you right now, earth signs could have been dealing with the Aries that he was having a lot of strife with. They had to put the burden down because somebody could have been trying to control you, okay? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Some of you, it was a father figure or a burden that had to be put down. Somebody here could have been a control freak, okay? Very manipulative, very argumentative. For some of you, this emperor here that you had to put down in the past, okay? Could have been a baby father, but it was excessively controlling, very stubborn, okay? Somebody lacked control here. This could even have been an absent baby father for some of you. But for some of you, it could be an older man or a person in authority in your life who may be abusing their power or being too authoritarian, leaving you feeling powerless or rebellious for some of you. But for somebody here, though, this person may be actually trying to. Sorry about this. Sorry about that, Earth signs. Yeah, somebody here is could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius that was a soulmate in the past there. Okay, but it became a burden. Some of you, especially the males, you had to take your power back. Okay, some of you were actually realizing something has definitely come to an end. If you're single and you are interested in men, the Emperor in a love though, Tarot, it can indicate a romantic relationship with an older man. That maybe some of you was dealing with somebody who had no facts, never has the facts, make shit ups and lies. Okay. Some of you were stressed out by this father. Could have even been an absent baby father, or some of you it was your own father. Okay. But for some of you right now, you may need to actually come across somebody here who was lacking control. Okay. Some of you were dealing with the absentee father that never was always lying, never told the truth, that you had to put the burden down, like I said. But the person maybe actually be trying to give you some solid guidance, but the message is lost due to their domineering behavior. So he's not kind of getting across, male or female. Mm. The best way, though, to handle this person here, Earth Signs, this person is to remain calm and logical. Okay, the best way. But don't be afraid to stand up to authority, but do so in a practical and logical manner, which will get you to the results you want. Okay, because somebody here subconsciously was underneath some form of illusion or deception. Okay, in the past and was dissatisfied. That's why it's coming to an end. Okay, for some of you right now, it could indicate a father figure who let you down or abandoned you. Okay, or if not, it could even represent a person in your life. Mm. Somebody could be letting the heart over the head too much, and you need to balance your mind with your emotions right now. Okay, somebody might be lacking self control and need to get more structure in your life. Some of you could be going through some paternity issues, or there could be some question over paternity. Now somebody's putting this burden down, especially with the 10 of wands here showing up like this. Okay, something that's coming to an end here. Okay, somebody was overburdened. Could be this father figure here with the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, or vice versa. But for somebody here, though, somebody is burnt out, okay? Because this Ten of Wands represents a situation that started off as a good idea, but has now become a burden to you, okay? This could have been a soulmate. Hmm. It seems to be problems with responsibilities, because somebody could be, it's not what they say, it's how they say it. Or it could even be an earth sign that's male that's getting to this point, but somebody's putting this burden down. It also suggests that you're taking on too much and maybe heading for a burnout here, or could have done in the past. Remember, this is could have taken place already, taking place now, or is yet to come. Mm, but it does signify the end is in sight, though. And if you keep going, you will be successful. It can also signify delays, though. You might be losing your way, okay, or losing your focus, or you just might be just having an uphill struggle right now. But it can indicate that the fun or I can't even speak now. The spontaneity of you, okay, has gone out of your life where you would do something spontaneously. Come on, say, I know it'll come in, but spontaneously then, and now it seems to be causing a lot of conflict with a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, strong Leo. Okay. Somebody needs to learn to take life as it comes here. Okay. Both positive and negative. Because there's been a lot of arguments, a lot of conflict, struggle, tension, rivalry, competition. Mm, somebody definitely was dealing with a fire sign. Some of you, it was a Leo. I'm seeing Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, because they're all here. Come on, say. Definitely was a soulmate to somebody here. Okay. But somebody was being very malicious, plotting, obstinate, harsh, severe, ruthless, manipulative, liar. Could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Some of you, somebody you work with. Some of you, it's somebody that you was married to. Strong Taurus here, though. Okay. Could have been dealing with the air sign that was a bit of a narcissist that could have had some form of conflict with. Como se? With the Five of Wands now and the Judgment card, okay, somebody could have been making a choice here to use their intuition regarding a fire sign that in subconsciously you know these persons are hated, they're very spiteful and very jealous. They're underneath some form of delusion here. But you got the Five of Wands here, okay? And that's clarified with the Ten of Wands. You're definitely overloaded, overburdened by the relationship. You may feel as though your partner takes you for granted here, and you may be carrying the full weight of the relationship on your shoulder while your partner takes a back seat. Or it could have been your partner feels this way about you, vice versa. Okay? But you need to be saddled with all the stress here and the responsibility of the relationship, or your partner might feel that way, vice versa. But somebody is very stressed and overburdened to the point that they don't have time for dating or meeting someone new and exciting in the past. Mm. It seems to be replaced by drudgery for somebody. But if you want love in your life, you have to make time for it here. Okay? Because you're dealing with somebody here who, with this Five of Wands here showing up like this, it's letting you know this conflict, fighting, and arguments you was having with a fire sign in the past. Okay? Somebody now could be underneath some form of judgment or want to apologize, but you need to use your intuition. Okay? For some of you, it's right now. It does signify struggle, opposition and battles, aggression and temper. Somebody here is going to be clashing, could be being with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, okay, or a narcissist who's very manipulative. But you can expect a lack of cooperation, a lack of control or pettiness. Strikes, chaos, or unruliness when it appears. Hmm. Somebody here, though, it can also represent being rough, defensive, or territorial. There's definitely some competition. Could even be sports for some of you, but for some of you, it's over a soulmate with a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, because somebody's worried. Okay, if you are in a relationship, these five of wands can represent rouse arguments. Somebody feeling left out in the cold, going through financial difficulties, a very challenging time. Okay, could have been loss of money, mm, lack of resources for somebody here, because somebody here is no longer waiting. Some of you is here, you're giving up on this fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, even though they may want a second chance, because subconsciously, you know somebody's envious of you. They're being hateful, spiteful, and very jealous. Okay, if it's not them, it's you. But for somebody here could be frustrated or feeling irritated or just got some pent up aggression or competitiveness maybe leading to some form of disagreement in a relationship. Okay. This could have already taking place now or is yet to come. But for somebody here, earth signs, if this is your type of relationship and you're in a relationship, then it's a bad omen. Okay. Could have already taken place. You could have already feeling that it was a bad omen, that all these arguments and fights not working out. However, though, if you do prefer a harmonious relationship, you need to get your temper under control, or this fire sign needs to get their temper under control and listen to each other, cooperate and compromise. Because there's been a lot of pettiness, egotistical behavior, and someone here was trying to get one up on one and each other here. And that's not going to help the relationship, okay? Especially if you want a second chance. There's somebody here who wants to come in with some romantic gesture, but this is somebody who could be quite moody, okay? Somebody might even be trying to manipulate the situation here. Somebody who's very spiteful, jealous, okay? Some of you could be dealing with somebody who's quite unreliable, very moody, untrustworthy, okay? Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, that's for somebody, okay? For some of you right now, though, with you turning your back on this conflict, okay? Somebody here, it does usually indicate that various suitors will be competing for your attention. Some of you might need to enjoy the attention, but don't string out too much, or it could be turn nasty here, okay? Especially if somebody was stringing somebody along here, because right now somebody is moving on. Subconsciously, you know this, okay? Some of you could be dealing with a cancer, some of you could be moving towards a cancer, or a cancer is moving towards an Aries, but you need to believe in your personal power right now, okay? Subconsciously, you know this, because somebody had to make a decision here. Okay, somebody's taking their first steps, and it could even be towards a twin flame, okay, or soulmate for some of you. But you could be ending a cycle with somebody else that you're having a lot of conflict with, that's stalking you and calling you from unknown numbers because they're broken, they're experiencing nightmares because they know they failed. Okay, I must say, the choice is that somebody here who's phoning you from unknown numbers like this, okay? This is somebody here who's not being 100% honest with you, okay? Especially with the moon card showing up here. You need to use your intuition right now when you're receiving these phone calls, okay? Because it does speak about instability, deception, okay? Some of you is anxiety and fear. Some of you could be dealing with a Pisces that could be phoning from an unknown number, okay? For somebody though, the moon does tell you that something about a situation or person in your life is not what it appears to be. And you need to trust what your instincts are telling you in order to see past some form of illusion. Okay? This could even have been a twin flame or soulmate that is actually stalking you and phoning you from some unknown number. Okay. Hmm. For somebody though, the moon also indicates you should pay attention to your dreams, as your subconscious may be bringing you attention to some information you might have missed. Like I said, some of you definitely need to go within because the answers are within you right now. You need to listen. Mm. Somebody here, though, with this moon card here showing up like this, it can also signify that you're letting your anxiety or fear overwhelm you, which may be having a negative effect on your outlook and causing you to suffer from mood swings right now. And if it's not you, then it's somebody you're dealing with right now that could be phoning you from an unknown number. Hmm. It can also represent women's menstrual cycle, because the moon can also signify dormant insecurities though, or repressed issues resurfacing right now here, earth signs. Okay. It can also represent underhanded or dodgy deals or illegal behavior for somebody here. It's a warning though, to clean your act up before your behavior is exposed right now here, earth signs. And if you're waiting for a decision on something, the moon does indicate that the answer will be either be delayed or be so vague you'll confuse it rather than clarify matters here, because somebody here has dropped the ball. Okay. Somebody is forcing that they're happy when they're not. There's chaos, there's imbalance, somebody's overwhelmed. There's definitely some disorganization around you here. Because with this moon card here showing up like this, and the Two of Pentacles clarifying it reverse, it can indicate that you may be feeling uncertain or insecure in the relationship. And if your relationship looks fine to the outside world, the moon can show that things are not as perfect as they seem here. Okay. Mm, there may be some miscommunication though in the relationship. There could be a lot of arguments over old issues or insecurities coming to surface here. Okay. Mm, but it also signifies deception. But don't jump to conclusion. But you need to stay calm and wait until the facts of the matter. Okay, regarding somebody could have been juggling here. Mm, the moon does indicate though deceit when somebody's stalking, hanging up on their unknown number. Okay, and if you're single, the moon can indicate deceit around you here, earth signs, or that you may be conned out of something here. So be careful. It's a warning. And if you are dating, be mindful that this person's intentions may not be as honourable as they seem, or you may not even have all the facts about them yet. But it does indicate that there is some piece of information that is yet to reveal. Then it could be that somebody's pretending or forcing that everything's okay when it's not. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, strong Pisces. Okay. So for somebody here, somebody is competing, because sometimes the victory is not worth the price here. Somebody here, this talks about selfishness, conflict, aggression, arguments, fear of failure, self sabotage, and anxiety. Okay, strong Aquarius. But somebody here could be completing a cycle with this conflict and standing your ground. Could be to do with the Aries, because this is regarding the family, disability, some celebration here. Okay, but someone's having conflict. And it could be regarding some argument regarding somebody here who could be traveling. Somebody here could have completed a cycle with a Leo. Some of you have completed the cycle with a Leo. It could have been a soulmate or twin flame, but you just was not getting on. Some of you were dealing with an absent baby father who had some secrets that wasn't 100% honesty with you. And there was forcing gaiety here, okay? It was very disorganized. But for some of you, the secret could have been that somebody here was changing their circumstances, okay, trying to get balance in their life. Somebody here could have been dealing with a Pisces, Capricorn, Scorpio, or Cancer. But somebody here right now, here though, this is a man that's very crafty, got wisdom. It could be fierce. They don't wear the heart on the string. It's very considerate, very balanced. Okay, and that's what they want in their life. They could be phoning this person in secret, or they could be phoning you, vice versa. But somebody here is under judgment because of this. All right. Somebody who wants a second chance, but in the past there was a lot of conflict. Okay. Somebody needed to make a choice or decision here. But somebody here needed to make the first step. But things were off balance. There was no equal give and take between you and this person. So let's see what's the vibe here for Earth signs, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Because somebody definitely needs to have faith, the healing. You need to use your intuition, your dreams. Okay. Some of you may have water in your chart. Somebody here could be having conflict with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. So let's see. Male or female for somebody I'm hearing. Who must say? Okay. What lies beneath all this here? For Earth signs, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Yeah, somebody here's under judgment. Somebody's destroyed, shattered, broken. You know they're fucked up. Yeah, you need to check yourself here, especially in the past with somebody here that could have been worried about. Somebody here could be got pregnant. Somebody could be worried that they got STD because somebody's falling apart, falling to pieces here. Earth signs. Okay. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Somebody here is in their feelings. Okay. Because somebody's trying to keep a promise here. And somebody's here is very promiscuous. Somebody could be sleeps around, hot free for all, sleeps with your man. Because somebody's made some bad choices here. Somebody was keeping you a secret. Okay, this person was promiscuous. This is somebody who probably could have put down a burden you had to let go of. Okay, or you could have been keeping somebody a secret. But right now, something's being shattered, destroyed. Somebody fucked up. Okay. You definitely need to check yourself. Because remember, I said you need to take care of your body, your mind, and your spirit. Go within. Because right now, somebody's falling apart in the feelings, pretending that everything's okay when it's not. Hmm. Somebody needs to turn that frown upside down because it's like, say, somebody's very depressed. Let's see what other message here for Earth sign, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. You need to check yourself, especially if you was dealing with somebody who's promiscuous, sleeps around, sleeps with your man. Como se? Someone could end up destroyed, could have find out all this falling apart right now and in the feelings. Because somebody was dealing with a psycho, a crazy ex who was obsessed and won't let go. Okay? This could be the person that fucked up because they're in bad credit now, debt. In the past, they're unemployed. Okay? Subconsciously, you know they were shady. Como se? Somebody's coping by drinking now. But you're going to be going, the truth is, you're going to be going through a discovery and awakening. Something's going to be illuminated to you because it's going around and around in cycles here. This person was triggering you. It was a lesson, okay? Somebody's faking that they're busy, but someone's living in the moment right now because it was an off and on hot and cold. Somebody's very detached. Some of you could be ghosting this person or they could have ghosted you, okay? This is somebody who was my way, selfish, stubborn, arrogant, prideful, and up in their ego. This could have been you, Earth sign, or somebody you was dealing with. Okay? But it was a cycle that needed to be completed. Some of you could be in your feelings right now, or water sign, and somebody's coping by drinking at the moment. but subconsciously, you know somebody's shady, okay? That's been falling to pieces, okay? They got bad credit. You know you're dealing with a psycho, crazy ex who's obsessed and won't let go. That's for somebody, because somebody's definitely undecided, choosing between lovers, competing for affection here, okay? And now somebody's being burnt. Remember I said, check yourself. Somebody's afraid to love someone again. Somebody's unhealed, going through trauma. This is the person that runs away here, okay? But like I said, something was hidden. The person wasn't being 100%. This person here got skeleton in the closet. They're not telling you the whole story, okay? And now somebody's coping by drinking. And for some of you, somebody is alone. You feel like you are in this situation all by yourself, but it won't be like this forever here, Earth Signs, because there may be distance so far away, physically and emotionally. But you need to see if you can rekindle the passion again. Okay? But at the bottom, though, you do have conquest. Somebody just seeing it's just another notch in the headboard or the real deal. But action speaks louder than words here. Because right now, some of you are alone and needing to go within. Okay? Hmm. Because you was dealing with somebody here that was in your life 1 minute, then out the next. Okay? You was undecided about who to choose, or this psycho X was undecided who to choose. Some of you needed to choose yourself. That's for somebody. Let's see what other message here for Earth sign, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Because someone's definitely having conflict here. Okay, it could be inner conflict or outer conflict with people. Because sometimes the victory is not worth the price here. Okay, some of you need to walk away to live to fight another day. Because somebody's been very selfish. It definitely talks about conflict, aggression, arguments. Okay, somebody was fearing failure. But some of you could have self sabotaged this situation yourself here. Because for somebody is hoping. Somebody is expecting faith, trying to manifest. Some of you, it's after some form of rejection in the past, where somebody felt abandoned, dismissed. Somebody was carrying some irrational fears. And it could be that somebody is distant, okay? Separated during this own space because somebody's being blocked. Somebody can't actually express themselves here. And somebody here is elusive, dishonest. There's definitely deception and trickery around you here, Earth Signs. Okay? And somebody is having a lot of conflict because you're clashing. There's a difference. You're incompatible with this person, so you know who they are. This is some could be, like I said, a crazy psycho ex who could be returning, knowing at the same time it ain't working, but they must be getting some form of benefit from the arguments. But it seems like somebody had to walk away, okay, from people and things that no longer serve them. Let's see what other message comes out for Earth signs, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. If this resonates with you, Earth signs, please like, share, subscribe. Yeah, somebody's definitely dealing with a narcissist. Oh, by the way, sorry, Taurus, happy birthday. Okay? Someone is so full of themselves here. Okay? This is some psycho X here. Alright, that you've been dealing with. Some of you was an air sign. They may even have the air in the chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But for some of you, it was a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Cancer. Okay? Subconsciously, you know this is your twin flame. Okay? Probably have hopes or dreams about this. Earth sign, there you are, showing up in your own reading. But you need to use your intuition. The red flags you ignore now will come back to bite you later here. Okay? Pre warned is pre armed. If this resonates with you, Earth signs, please like, share, subscribe. Is there any other message here for Earth signs that I need to know? Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Use your intuition, spring from the beginning to the end. You need to use your intuition. You're dealing with the Earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Somebody in here is full of themselves and a narcissist, or all of them could be narcissists. Okay? yourself included, it looks like. So let's see, because somebody just seeing somebody like an extra notch at the end of the bed is just in for the sex, nothing else. So use your intuition here. Or the message here for Earth sign. Yeah, barriers maze. Confusion may overwhelming, but remember that every maze has an exit. You might be struggling with difficult problems, but shifting your perspective could reveal the solution. Like I said, some of you may be feeling overwhelmed. Remember, every maze has an exit. There is a way out of this, okay? Even though it may seem that there's no way, but God's going to make a way, but it seems to be no way for somebody. Because somebody needs to surrender, though. Could be an air sign. Sometimes letting go brings the greatest change. Are you feeling out of control? Surrender to the flow and trust in the universe plan. Peace will come when you release your grip because somebody's still holding on. And subconsciously, you got tree. Like a tree, deep roots create stability and growth. Are you feeling ungrounded? Focus on building a strong foundation in all areas of your life to support your long term growth right now because somebody's not grounded. Subconsciously, you know this. And when it concerns yourself here, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, it's about healing. You are in the process of healing. You need to give yourself the time and space you need. Have you been neglecting your emotional or physical health? You need to prioritize self care and allow yourself to recover fully because some of you are in denial about even your own emotions. Okay? But at the bottom, you do have balance. Balance is the key to harmonious life. Have you been feeling out of sync? Adjust how you spend your time and energy to ensure you maintain a healthy equivalent because you need balance in your life, okay? And some of you right now, you're going to need healing, okay? Because who you are is what you draw. If you're even angry or aggressive and you're trying to pretend that you're not, you're gonna draw somebody to you that's feeling them emotions, and you might while you're suppressing it, somebody might be expressing it, or vice versa. Okay, so let's see. Is there any other message here for Earth signs, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising? Let's take a card here for love. Because some of you right now, you do need some love. Even if nobody's loving you, love yourself. Okay? You are my total will, somebody wants to tell you. I'm hopeful that we will unite again. This is somebody who could be coming back or your psycho ex. And someone saying, I can't stop thinking about what we had. Now, this is somebody now who's we got regret. Okay? Because at the bottom, we both still need more time to heal and grow from it. Because this could be somebody, like I said, you could have met them when you were 17, you could be now 43. You know what I mean? And right now, somebody needs more time to heal because it's been a journey. If this resonates with you, Earth Signs, please like, share, subscribe. I send you love and light. Namaste.